Welcome back everybody to NGS Headline.
Hello everyone. It's 9 p.m. So let's get started with NGS Headline. I'm the host of this show, Hiro Arai, the official NGS navigator. Here to bring you the latest info on NGS. The end of May is nearly upon us. And in June, we'll finally see the release of PSO2 NEW GENESIS version 2, which will be centered around the creative space. The promo art featuring the creative space really gets you hyped to play, doesn't it? We will provide more details about PSO2 NEW GENESIS version 2 during this broadcast, so please stick with us until the end. Once again, this program is to inform players about the present and future of Sega's online RPG, PSO2 NEW GENESIS, or NGS for short, with info on current operations, future updates, campaigns, and more. This is a pre-recorded broadcast. If you would like to watch it in Japanese, you can check it out on the Japanese NGS YouTube channel. Without further ado, let's move on to the updates you've all been waiting for.
NGS Hot Infomation.
In this broadcast, I'll focus on introducing our NGS version 2 update. But I have something else to share with you first. Our Revival AC Scratch Ticket Rewind Collection May 2023 will be available from May 31st. This selection focuses on scratch ticket items in NGS specs that were released in April and May of last year. The scratch count bonuses include comeback items like Dash Buoyant and Dash Crossed Arms motion changes. ARCs who already have these motion changes can recycle them into consumables at Item Recycle. Add these new items to your favorite outfits to have even more fun with character creation. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. As promised, from here on out, we'll be showing info on version 2. Let's start with some video footage.
But what were they trying to do?
There are too many unknowns.
There's a lot we can still accomplish, one day at a time. And of course, stay on alert for any signs of Starless. If we work together, we can ensure that no stone on Halpha goes unturned. Together, we can do this. In that case, I'd like to talk about the next steps for the two of you.
We'll do whatever we can to help, right?
What did you think? Let me walk you through the updates with some slides. Let's get started. As we have previously mentioned, NGS will undergo an ultra evolution and start its new future as PSO2 New Genesis version 2 on June 7th. A raft of new content like the creative space is on the way, and the story and battles themselves will also see an upgrade, so be sure to stay tuned. Now, let's get into the details of the version 2 update. The creative space is a significant evolution from the personal quarters of PSO2. In the creative space, you can edit an entire island that belongs solely to you. Using building materials called build parts, which can be modified in scale and color, you can freely create building interiors and exteriors. The terrain of the island itself can be changed to produce mountains and valleys as well, and you can work with other players to make huge buildings. The Connect system, which links parts together, can be used to open and close doors, turn on lights, and create a wide variety of activities, like mazes and quiz games. Use this system to play however you want. What you create with your build parts can be saved as designs, which will allow you to duplicate and reposition your creations, as well as share them with other players. You can download and use shared designs to place them in your own space. However, to reproduce the contents of a design, you must have the build parts utilized in that design. There is no cost for downloading designs, and the owners of downloaded designs will not receive any type of reward. We encourage everyone to share their ideas and expand their interactions with other players. The creative space building materials, called build parts, are mainly purchased using Genesis points, which is a new type of point system we are introducing in NGS version 2. Genesis points can be obtained from the GP tree located in the creative space. They can also be acquired from other weekly tasks and the limited time tasks provided by Archa, the ARC's architectural researcher. Archa will also teach you the basic controls for the creative space, so you can familiarize yourself with them through tasks and earn Genesis points and task completion rewards along the way. Among the build parts that you can get with Genesis points are a number of objects with interesting functions, such as the ARC's decoy, which allows you to place a clone of your character, and the interspace teleporter, which allows you to jump between two locations. In addition to build parts, Genesis points can be exchanged for augment capsules, Aegis Integra, Ajax armor, and other items that are useful in battle. Be sure to check it out when version 2 arrives. Some of the furnishings from PSO2 will also be made into build parts and added as new items. Most of these can be purchased directly with SG from Buy Build Parts. We will be gradually adding in more build parts based on PSO2 furnishings in future updates. The Resort Build Parts Pack will also be available at the in-game AC shop. This pack comes with 5 different types of build parts that can be used in the creative space, including a pool and hanging chairs that you can use to create a resort-like atmosphere. The price of this pack will be 580 AC. Please check it out at the AC shop. In addition, a collab pack with costumes of Sega's popular Sonic characters and themed build parts for the creative space will be available at various stores and at the in-game AC shop. This pack includes a 15-day premium set ticket and other consumable items. Be sure to take a gander at what's inside. From version 2 onward, our strategy will be to split each chapter into multiple segments. Our first attempt at this will be with the release of Chapter 6, Part 1 of the main story. Zefeto has revealed a number of truths to us on Lucille, which up until now had been referred to as the floating island. A new threat has emerged as well. In response, Crawford begins discussing countermeasures with leaders from each region. The protagonist and Aina will be given new missions to prepare for the next battle. Along with the release of Chapter 6, we have made adjustments allowing for easier progress through Chapter 5 of the main story. The game has been adjusted to make it easier to play by eliminating both damage attenuation as well as the battle power requirements for accepting story quests. We have also lowered the level of the enemies that appear. In addition, we plan to significantly increase the total EXP earned while balancing reward distribution between main task rewards and Guiden's side tasks, advice about the quest counter, and an advisor in trouble, from which players could get large amounts of EXP up to now. If you haven't completed the main story through Chapter 5, we encourage you to take this opportunity to advance the story. Each class will get a new class skill to prepare for the battles to come. The new class skills will enhance the characteristics of each class and expand your range of options. Along with these new class skills, each class will be seeing balance adjustments. The details of these adjustments are available on the official NGS site if you would like to know more. Portable holograms are making their debut as a new feature for communication. You can put holograms wherever you like at each ARC's base and in the open field. You can place multiple holograms simultaneously, but please be aware that this is limited by cost restrictions. Holograms disappear automatically when the character moves a set distance from where the hologram was placed, and they are reset when logging out or transferring to another block. 3 types of holograms can be placed: objects, effects, and paint. Among these, paint can be applied to floors and walls. In addition to the basic holograms that are in place at the start, as with emotes, there will also be new variations that you can get as AC scratch ticket prizes, for example. Let's spruce up Planet Halpha with some portable holograms. You'll be able to switch on cell shading for characters in the options menu at the salon. This also applies to Aina, Manon, and the other characters who appear in the story. And you can make detailed adjustments to outline emphasis, shadow density, and more to personalize the setting however you'd like. Please note that this display setting is only available in NGS and does not apply to PSO2 blocks. Please also note that due to specifications, there are a few avatar items to which cell shading is not applied. There are also a variety of other new features on the way. First, we will be adding an easy photo mode that makes it a breeze to take shots of your beloved characters. When the situation calls for it, try using the fixed camera function to take pictures. You'll now be able to set up photo rooms at ARC spaces. However, it will not be possible to move as a party or access NPCs. We'll also be adding the ability to adjust how garments expand around the waist area. Plus, when you complete a cocoon or tower and earn skill points, the Learn Class Skill window will appear, allowing skill points to be assigned on the fly. Another major functional improvement is the ability to reallocate skill points at any time through the class counter. Up till now, you could only assign the skill points you earned once. Going forward, you'll be able to revert skill points after assigning them. So feel free to experiment with different class skills. And in the item search function of the personal shop, even if you get a letter or two wrong when spelling an item name, candidate items with similar names will be displayed. In addition, although not shown in the video or on the slides, we've got a bundle of further improvements for you, including the ability to use scratch ticket slips in storage without the need to move them to your inventory. Though not mentioned in the video, in order to reduce the overall size of the NGS game data, the data for PSO2 will be changed to free DLC for the Xbox One, MS Store, Steam, and Epic Games versions of NGS starting with the update on June 7th. This is already the case for the PlayStation 4 version of NGS. After this change, the data for PSO2 will no longer be included in the data for NGS. If you would like to play in PSO2 blocks or play music discs that require PSO2 data, please download the content from the store for your platform. Other items such as weapons, outfits, and accessories do not require the download of this content. Please note that players who installed NGS before the June 7th update will also need to download the free DLC to access PSO2 features. Now it's time to show off the new AC Scratch Ticket, Designer Dreams, June 2023. This is the second round of winning entries from the PSO2 10th Anniversary Item Design Contest that have been made into items. Like the first round, it will feature a variety of unique and fashionable items that showcase the creativity of our users' submissions. You can also get tickets to add new variations to the newly implemented portable holograms. The Scratch Count bonus will have alternate versions of the Dark Mage motion change items included as scratch ticket prizes. We've picked out the gems from an avalanche of entries so you can go wild with character creation. Watch out for a new enemy species, the Starless, coming on June 14th. Mysterious entities that descended from outer space, the Starless are powerful opponents that enhance both themselves and surrounding enemies, and unleash an unprecedented type of attack. With the appearance of these tough new enemies, new 9-star rarity weapons are also on the way. These will appear in the Aleo region and will drop from enemies that are level 70 or higher. The new Tassa series of 9-star rarity weapons have different potentials within the same series, depending on the weapon category. When multi-weaponized, the potential of the main weapon side is enabled, allowing for a variety of combinations. In addition, there are 3 types of potentials. Find the best combination for your style of play. The Starless also dropped the new augment, Sea Starl Soul. Synthesizing them can make it into a powerful augment, so it's a good idea to collect them. In addition, the new Giga Strugment exchange will be available at the exchange shop. You can collect Giga Strugments dropped by Gigantics and Recon Gigants at level 79 and higher, and exchange them for Photon Chunk 2A and 2B, as well as augment capsules effective in dual quests. The level cap for each class will be raised to 75. and a new rank with level 70 enemies will be added to combat sectors in the Elio region. Starless will spawn at this new rank, and Starless boss enemies may appear in trials and PSC climaxes. You can also earn titles by playing the new rank in these sectors. In addition, new gameplay elements will be added to each sector. All ranks at Mount Magnus and Vanford Laboratory Ruins, as well as the exploration sectors of Elio, have skylifters, which make it easy to take a big jump forward and traverse through an area. All ranks at Wrestle Forest will have Hindrus Lilies, which, when made to bloom by taking damage, release an AoE shockwave around them. There are also side tasks that can be only accomplished by using these new elements. For new ranks and new quests added in the future, featured item drops will be displayed on the world map and in the quest acceptance menu, making it easy to see what kind of drop items you can expect. The Gigantics in the exploration sectors have been raised to level 79. Gigantics in other regions will remain at level 74 at this time. But in addition to the level up, Elio will have Starless Gigantics adding to the chaos. I hope you are ready to take on the challenge of these tougher enemies. Recon Gigants will also appear in North, West, and South Elio. Be warned, very powerful level 79 Gigantixified Starless will be patrolling in squads, so be very careful when taking on this challenge. In addition, a new object called Minin will be added to exploration sectors, which can be used to obtain Photon Chunk 2A and 2B to strengthen your weapons and prepare for battles against powerful enemies. Furthermore, new ranks will be added to some urgent and trigger quests, and changes will be made to enemy levels. First, Dark Falls Interception will be getting a rank 3 with level 75 enemies, and the enemies in rank 1 of the Battle of Halfia Lake will be set to level 75. You can also earn titles by completing these quests, so be sure to join in. Starting with the June 14th update, Command Doll's Suppression Op, Nex Vera Suppression Op, and Mining Rig Defense Elio will no longer occur naturally as urgent quests. So if you wish to play these quests in the future, you will need to activate them as trigger quests from the quest counter. Also starting June 14th, all weapons and armor can be enhanced up to plus 70. With an enhancement level of plus 61, increasing the augment slots from 5 to 6. Since a large amount of enhancement EXP is required to achieve a plus 70 enhancement level, we suggest using Gold Prim Sword 2 and Gold Prim Armor 2 to do so. These can be obtained in the combat sectors of Elio and in urgent quests. Though it wasn't mentioned in the video, you can get your hands on 2 different AC scratch tickets starting June 14th. In AC Support Items Select June 2023, new XD-type augments will be introduced. These are the high-end version of the ADI-type augments that increase offensive stats. Strengthen your weapons and armor and aim for even greater heights. In addition, Accessory Collection June 2023 will re-release some of the most popular PSO2 spec accessories from the past. Make sure to check this one out as well. The NGS Season 21 Mission Pass also includes new accessories such as Ivlita Kibs, which is based on a unit released in PSO2, and Wheel Buckler, which is based on a shield, Magform AQ-21 Wagtail, which is modeled after an airplane-shaped drone, and a motion change item, Landing Whirlwind, with different effect colors also available. Now let's go over the updates for the second half of June. First, check out this video. What did you think? Allow me to explain the details over some slides. Sonic's birthday event starts June 21st. This year, not only will Sonic and friends be appearing in the lobby of PSO2 blocks, Central City in NGS blocks will also have statues of them scattered about. During this period, many new items related to Sonic will be available through login bonuses and limited-time tasks. Join in the festivities and let's all celebrate Sonic's birthday together. We hope you will enjoy it along with the Sonic Collab, Suits Sea-Space Pack that we mentioned earlier, which will be available from June 7th. What's more, we've also got a Sonic-themed limited-time quest, Special Training Green Hill Sprint. This quest features a fast-paced, Sonic-like sprint through Central City and West Aleo. By collecting the rings and Chaos Emeralds scattered throughout the field, you can earn quest points, and all players will be progressively enhanced according to the total number of rings and Chaos Emeralds acquired. There are also limited-time tasks and exclusive title tasks for this quest. And by completing them, you can earn titles such as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, in addition to collaboration stamps, music discs, accessories, and other items. So don't miss out! Next, allow me to introduce the new Duel quest, Duel Phase 2. Set in South Aleo, you will be tasked with taking on a very powerful starless boss enemy. The rules are the same as the previous Duel quest. One participant, no automatic revival, and a grueling quest that ends in failure if you take longer than 5 minutes. The enemy is very powerful and requires a great deal of skill to defeat. But by collecting augments exclusive to this quest, it is possible to take on the challenge with an advantage. By completing this quest, you can obtain new and unique accessories as well as a special title as rewards. So load up your best class and give it a go. Next up is the new AC Scratch ticket, Spiritual Conflict. Show both sides of you with wear featuring angel and demon motifs, sci-fi style necromancer garb, as well as the unique emote, squeaky hammer, and grace motion change items. The scratch count bonus will feature another version of the motion change item leg wheels from the scratch ticket prizes. NGS is doing a collab with Ghost in the Shell SAC 2045 from the Ghost in the Shell series, a seminal work in cyberpunk science fiction. This is the collab key visual drawn by the NGS art team to commemorate the collaboration. This noteworthy collab starts after the end of scheduled maintenance on June 28th. Let me give you a brief introduction to Ghost in the Shell SAC 2045. The story is set in 2045. The world has plunged into the Sustainable War, a planned war that can be continued indefinitely. Full-body cyborg Major Motoko Kusanagi and other former members of Public Security Section 9, now working as mercenaries, are confronted by a new threat, the mysterious post-humans. Amidst a whirlwind of intrigue between the major powers, the members of Section 9 reassemble to face this new threat. We'll also have a new AC Scratch ticket, Ghost in the Shell SAC 2045 style. This ticket includes outfits based on Motoko Kusanagi and Batou from Ghost in the Shell SAC 2045, and firearms that appeared in the series, like the Cibro C40A, which will be available as weapon camo. What's more, it's got a number of emotes, motion changes, and mags based on the Tachikoma, a multi-legged tank with a mind of its own. so keep an eye out for those as well. The lineup will also include non-collaboration items, such as prizes from past AC scratch tickets. Lastly, we'll have a Ghost in the Shell SAC 2045 Collab Commemoration Login bonus. Log in during the collaboration period to receive a special login bonus for up to 7 days. You can get Ghost in the Shell stickers and posters for your creative space. That is all the update information I have for today. Moving on to the next segment.
NGS Operation Report.
For this segment, the NGS Operation Report, I, Hiro Arai, select questions and comments from players to bring to the development and live operation teams and bring you their answers. Let's get started. It was previously announced that we would be able to take on the prologue again. How is that coming along? Here is the team's response. Thank you for your patience. The prologue will be available from the quest counter under the Arcs Chronicles in an August update. That was their answer. Let's move on to the next question. I would like to see higher difficulty content that can be played in a party instead of solo. This was their response. In an August update, we plan to release a new type of high difficulty quest in which players will work together in parties to take on challenges. Unlike with dual quests, the strategies for this quest will not involve specialized equipment. There will also be a new boss enemy dedicated to this quest. That was what they said. I am also looking forward to the release of this high difficulty quest that I can enjoy with my friends and other players. Let's continue. The general impression is that the strategy against the enemy tends to rely on guarding and sidestepping. Do you have any plans to address this? Here's what they had to say. In the future, we are considering making it so that some content will require different combat strategies than usual. And as a touchstone for this, we plan to implement a boss enemy in an August update with an attack that cannot be guarded against or sidestepped, but must be avoided by considering where to position yourself. That was their answer. This seems to be about the boss enemy that appears in the high difficulty quest that can be challenged as a party as mentioned in the answer to the previous question. It seems that the development team intends to consider future strategies based on the reactions of users after the release, so we would be very interested in receiving your feedback then. Could you implement a function to check DPS in-game? Here is our team's response. In response to your requests, we plan to implement an optional feature in a future update that will allow the user to display the damage inflicted by the player per second. That was their response. This is something that has been requested for some time. Please hang on a little longer for it to be implemented. Let's keep going. Having active skills that cannot be used without switching weapons while using a multi-weapon is very inconvenient. Would it be possible to make them usable without needing to switch? Here's what they had to say. For some class skills, the multi-weapon mode is automatically changed upon activation. We plan to make changes so that they can be activated when switched. At this time, the class skills we plan to support are the finishing attacks Jet Sweep Jolt, Familiar Harmony, Unleashed Rage, and Gunblade Focus Overdrive. That's what they had to say. That's all for our Q&A today. Moving forward, I will continue to select and bring your questions and feedback to the development and live ops teams and share their answers with you. We hope you will tweet us your questions and comments on Twitter and other social media with the hashtag NGS Headline. Let's go to the next segment.
NGS Satellite Infomation.
Now we'll move on from the updates and talk about some other NGS-related info. I'm sure it will get you even more hyped. Let's get started. New reward items will be added for NGS official creators. Until now, creators who have been selected and certified as NGS official creators have received Premium Set 30 days and Material Storage Use 30 days S as reward items. Those who have been certified for 3 months or longer have been given an official logo accessory. However, from June 2023, a new accessory, an official logo badge, will be available as a reward for NGS official creators. It is also an accessory similar to the previous one, but it has a more three-dimensional design that can be customized freely by zooming in, zooming out, and rotating it. It is easy to use as a point of interest on an outfit and can be presented in a variety of ways suited to your taste. The accessory is available in 4 color variations: bronze, silver, gold, and a special color. The color of the accessory will be awarded according to how long you've been an official creator. Creators who have been NGS official creators for at least 3 months as of the announcement of the certification in June will be presented with all of the color grades they have acquired. Details will be announced at a later date on the NGS official creators site. We are also continuing to look for new creators, so if you are interested, we would love to hear from you. We are pleased to announce a Discord post campaign on the official NGS Discord channel. Everyone who posts a self-introduction following the template on the official NGS Discord between the end of maintenance on June 7th and the beginning of maintenance on June 20th will receive a weapon camo, 3 NEXP earned plus 25%, and 50 SG. We hope many ARCs will join in. Please visit the official site for more details at a later date. Now I'd like to introduce the NGS version 2 release celebration campaign scheduled to start on June 7th. The limited time login bonus includes an item container, gold, and build parts for the creative space, such as the new bridal confection and bamboo tree, which have been renewed for NGS. Once you log in and receive them, please display them in your creative space. There will also be a Get Big and Strong boost campaign that offers an EXP earned plus 100% boost in beginner combat sectors from Alio to Kavaris and for Battle Dia Yellow in Alio and Retum. You'll also get 10 B-Trigger Common Yellow as a gift when you log in during this period, so why not take this chance to train and strengthen your skills? Celebrate Sonic's birthday 2023 with the world's fastest hedgehog starting June 21st. As mentioned earlier in the Hot Information section, we'll be offering a limited-time login bonus from Wednesday, June 21st. Log in to snag the fanciest accessories featuring Sonic characters and build parts for the creative space. Don't forget to get all 7 days worth of gifts. We're also planning a keyword giveaway for Sonic's birthday on June 23rd. We'll be announcing Sonic's 32nd birthday celebration and the keyword on the official Twitter. Say the keyword in the NGS in-game chat to get gifts such as new Sonic stamps. It's all being announced on our official Twitter page, so please follow us and send us your congratulatory messages for the birthday hedgehog. That's all for this episode of NGS Headline. After this broadcast, we'll be releasing the official promo video of the newly completed NGS version 2 for the first time, so please be sure to tune in. In this program, we are looking for your opinions to help us improve NGS. We encourage you to tweet not only about the game, but also about your impressions of the program and any messages of support for the development and live ops teams, etc., if you have them. To make sure we see them, please add hashtag NGS Headline to your tweets. As a representative of the users, I will continue to work with the development team to make NGS a more enjoyable game for everyone, and I look forward to your continued support. The next episode of NGS Headline will be on Tuesday, June 27th. We will focus on the July updates. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now then, ARCs, I'll see you at the next NGS Headline.
Thanks for watching here on Tuesday night. I'll see you on next NGS Headline. Bye-bye.